everybody, we're going to try going live for NXT. Supposedly they did something to help my internet. Find out though. So, Purple and Red site, come join me. Links in the bio, TylerWrestles.com. See you there. Okay, everybody, we're going to try going live for NXT. Supposedly they did something to help my internet. Find out though. So, Purple and Red site, come join me. Links in the bio, TylerWrestles.
You could get a motorboat.
Or a robotic gutter cleaner.
Okay, everybody, we're going to try going live for
Or a two-man submarine.
What's up, J-Dog? Oh, I didn't even notice the sound was on. I see you, James. We'll see if we can make it through the whole show. Supposedly they did something. Well, I'll be okay as long as the stream works all night. How are you guys? Sounds good. James? Tired and sore? Yeah. I gotta mute my phone. God, I hope this works. I'm so sick of internet issues. Yeah, I haven't been on either. Last week I wasn't. That's when I had my tooth done. So I didn't get on. I'm just getting stuff posted here. Hey, Jeremy, so far so good. As long as we keep the stream up all night, I'll be happy. Like, I don't know, I posted on Discord, as long as we're up, we're good. If it starts going haywire, I'm going to get off here a little sooner than I did last night, just because I want to be able to make clips. So I can, if as long as I'm not streaming, my TV will work, so I can actually cut clips, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we're not going to have to worry about that. So
it's the final NXT before Sunday's Battleground, where Miles Bourne has a date with Destiny. An NXT Championship opportunity against this man, the ruler, Oba Femi. It's their final face-off before Sunday in Tampa. On the topic of champions, the TNA World Champion Joe Hendry is here to serenade us in concert 5 nights before he faces Trick Williams.
yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight.
Who is pulling up right now here at NXT?
Nice, Earl.
It's another
Ricky
champion,
Saints.
the North American champion, Ricky Saints, has finally arrived to the Performance Center, and that is a man who has a lot on his mind after what took place last week. And guys, it looks like
Oh, he's coming straight out.
Ricky Saints is making his way out here.
The revolution has arrived, looking like $1 million. Ricky Saints is in the house.
I gotta change the text on here. The thing that sucks is especially about last night, I missed a hell of a show, I guess. I didn't get to watch it all live because my internet was so crappy, but I watched a lot of clips online. Holy shit, what a night.
And welcome to NXT on the CW, presented by Progressive. Well, right now, guys, let's go back to last week here.
George Wendt died?
NXT.
Seriously?
There was a certain egotistical
James, I was doing it. Gotta be patient, my man.
Yes, I'm talking about Ethan Page, who is certainly being eaten alive by jealousy. We are welcoming in, thank you very much, by the North American champion himself,
Holy shit.
What'd he say he's looking like?
That sucks. Man, I love that guy. It looks like we're getting a little Ricky on commentary for whatever the first thing is.
20-year-old haunts.
Bouncy. My boy Nico Extra is in the audience tonight. He's wearing a Dominic Pringles shirt. It's red, I believe. I think he's on the camera side though, so you can't see him. Either that or is it behind the announcers. Fire Triple H. Why are we firing Triple H?
I can't take my eyes off of Javon Evans. The guy is a bona fide star already, and at such a young age, the sky is truly the limit.
She's on Raw now, James, but she'll be on here some too. She's officially going to Raw though. It sounds like. Hi CT, by the way. I was thinking about this today. If they take a lot of people out of NXT, NXT is going to be a lot different looking. Especially in the men's division and the women, both men's and women's division, but really the men's division. It could really, we're going to get a lot of fresh people. Because a lot of the big, heavy primetime players, I got a feeling are going to go away. She's still going to, like I said, she's still on NXT, but it sounds like she's going to be on Raw, technically. He cut good wrestlers and cut crappy ones. I'll agree to disagree. We talked about that already, Miss, though. You must have missed that stream. Oh, my God. That was gross. Hey, Henry. Pretty much a lot of the wrestlers he cut were very unreliable. That's a lot of it. Injury-wise, especially. And God, after Zoe got hurt last night, I was so pissed.
We're about to find out. This is one way to reverse your fortunes, to punch your own ticket. Go ahead, bro. The brother got on a mink coat, man. He got on a mink.
A mink coat?
How many brothers? Did you see that?
And right off rips, here comes Adonis. I'd like to welcome in finally Ricky.
Well, here we go, everybody. It's NXT time. We're rocking and rolling.
Probably the guy fighting with his sunglasses on, Vic.
Well, hold on. Let me answer the question. Here's the thing.
You know, I get why they cut Strowman. I think I feel like Braun's done about all he could do. He's injured quite often, and I don't know if he fits in. They're getting to this. They're going to have this massive influx of young talent coming in the next year or two, and I don't know how he fits into the plans with a lot of the young pups, because I don't consider Braun Strowman a top. I wouldn't even say a top 10 guy on the main roster right now. Yeah, some of that too, James. Some people just weren't over. And I know everybody loves Dakota Kai. Gigi was popular, but again, Gigi had some injury issues, and supposedly, which do you believe the rumors or not, Gigi wasn't really into training too well. So, but I don't know. That's all hearsay. Like I said, we don't know what actually happened or why they're released. But I feel like if Gigi was going to be called up, she should have been called up when Sonya and Mandy got called up a couple of years ago. There's obviously a reason why she didn't then. And they did. Because, I mean, they were the triple threat. And Gigi's awesome in the ring. In fact, I'm going to see Gigi in 3 weeks. She's going to do her first indie show at Wrestling Revolver, and I'm going to see her there. So, because I love Gigi, but I don't know, she just didn't work. JKZ Queen, how's it going? Yeah, that landing last night. Oh my God. So far, JKZ Queen, they supposedly changed something, and it's supposed to fix my issues, but we will find out. Because I was so mad, especially after how good Raw was last night. I didn't get to watch it. I watched clips of it. Like I said, my internet was junk last night. It didn't work with a crap. It kept cutting out, so I said, screw it. I actually went to bed at like 9 o'clock, which is early. Normally I go to bed at like 11 or midnight. Yeah, the next big influx is coming, so damn. Ricky. So I have decided, depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow night, guys, if you want to, I might do Dynamite tomorrow night too. And if I'm really feeling into it, maybe I'll do a TNA for the first time. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not promising anything on those two. I got to see how I feel. Especially, I kind of want to do it just to test the internet. So I'm thinking that's one reason I might do AEW tomorrow night if you want to watch. So I know I don't normally do it, so there probably won't be a ton of people, but I know some of you guys watch AEW. So WWE LFG picked their champions, so they'll become, yes, that's another thing. And not even just their champions. I think they're gonna eventually, they won't do it right away. The champions will come first, obviously, because that was like the prize, but they'll work the others in there throughout the rest of the year. Because especially if they pull out, rumor has it they might be pulling out a good dozen to half a dozen people from NXT to move them up. So we'll see. He'll come for the entertainment. Yeah, I'll post something on Discord or on socials, or I'll post something on my YouTube. I can make a post on YouTube now. So as some of you saw last week when I got the tooth thing done, which I got my new tooth in. They texted me at 3:30 yesterday and said, "Can you be here at 4 and we'll put your new tooth in?" I said, "Sure." It took them 20 minutes and I got a new tooth. Crown, that is. And it's awesome. It isn't bugging me at all right now. Henry, thumbs up. TylerWrestles.com if you can need all my links. I am going to be posting clips again on Instagram. I really wished my internet would work last night because I could have had some awesome clips. And I'm at 35,000 on Facebook now, which is insane. I can't believe I have 35,000. No, it's white. It's like a resin or something. It's supposed to be pretty damn indestructible. I mean, he told me, I got one on this side 7 years ago, and he said that one's good, but he said the new and improved ones are absolutely, they'll last. He might last me the rest of my life, he said. So, and I got this cool little, let me see if I can get it put together and it doesn't fall out of my hands while I'm doing this. This is my teeth. And this is the one they put the crown on, because that's what they put the crown over when they shaved it down. But yeah, they gave me they scanned my mouth and my teeth, and then they build this little 3D print this little thing in my teeth, and then they actually built the crown on this part they shaved, so it fits awesome and shouldn't move at all. But they gave me those, so I got little paperweights. Gonna be busy. Friday is gonna be busy. SmackDown, then oh yeah, I know. That's the thing I hate about TNA, that their pay-per-views are on Fridays. Because man, I would be all about it. I wish they weren't on Fridays though. Sell my my molds, Earl. Hey Ernie. You know, I just realized I have the Raw logo on my recording. I need to change that. NXT.
It is now Adonis who may be looking for that long kiss goodnight. Serenading the band.
There we go. Yeah, Matt Cardona does sell everything, so. I'm not sure what's going to happen with me on Saturday as of right now. I know I told some of you guys this that were in here and actually probably understood what I was saying. This weekend, since it's Memorial Day weekend in the States, my town has their town celebration. So Saturday, I'm actually, which I did this last year, I'm in a rib competition with my cousin. We're a team, and pretty much I got to be up at 7 a.m. and I'll be doing that till at least 6 p.m. And depending if I'm dead tired or not, or if I can muster being ready in time, it will kind of depend if I do main event or not. And Sunday nights, what's on Sunday night? Is NXT and AEW on Sunday night, I think? I think that'll be kind of depending on what I can do then, too, because Sunday they got stuff going on, too. My plan is to be on for Raw, though. I'm going to go up early and get my stuff out of the way so I can be back by Raw time. Hell yeah. This match is awesome. Great starter match. These guys can all go. Legacy is rolling. But Javon's bouncier. He just bounced right up there. Nice. Boom. No, is Adonis going to do it? No, Javon gets back in time. Damn. That was awesome. Oh, my God. This is awesome, Chance. Yeah, Saturday, they have a car show on here Sunday. We got a Rib Fest, and then there's a street dance after that. But also during the Rib Fest, I mean, I might be drinking something. So I don't know how great a shape I'm going to be in by the end of the day. Although there's a good chance of rain. So if we might not even have it if it rains too much or too hard. So I don't know. Like I said, Saturday's up in the air. Just keep your eye out on the socials. I'll post if I'm going to get on. I'd like to, because I'm probably going to watch it anyways.
Ending in a fist fight here in the center of the ring, and as Booker would say, I just want to see these men.
I got to see if it starts at 6. That might be kind of tough for me on Sunday, because I don't think my stuff in town starts till like 4:30 or 5. So I'd be pushing it, especially if I'm going to try to make it for Monday. We'll see. You know, James, I would have taken you up on that about 10 years ago, but not anymore. I rarely drive or drink anymore, but this is one day I do because it's 2 blocks. It's like 3 blocks from my house. I can walk home. So yeah, we'll see how inebriated I am by then.
He is looking to hit a 3. He's looking to hit a game winner. Triple threat. Everyone trying to rise up almost like coming from the ashes of a fight, Graves. Somehow, some way. Where did Evans come from?
Damn.
Keep your eyes on Ashanti.
Oh no, Ashanti's trying to steal a victory again. Oh, did you see that? Oh my God.
I don't know how Evans can do all this. Dude is unreal.
He's growing up. He's growing up right before our eyes, guys. We talk about that opportunity.
And Javon is rolling.
Right here tonight. Oh, baby.
The young OG so close, he can taste it. Perched on the top.
Boom. Nailed it. And he bounced straight off him. Oh, Legacy with the save. Wow. Oh! Ethan Page from behind on Ricky States. Oh my God. They're going at it. Damn.
There's a melee at ringside. There's a triple threat still continuing inside of the ring. Watch Javon.
Oh, Javon from the heavens. Damn. Uh-oh, Shanti might take advantage here. Oh, he moved. Legacy's up. Nice. That's sweet. That's it. Legacy picks up the victory. Damn. I like that guy. I'm a Legacy fan. What's up, squad? No problem, man. Oh, Ricky's back at it. And Ethan.
This is a huge win for both Sean Legacy and Evolve. Stevie, this is great, and congratulations.
That was
to your
awesome.
guy, but you see what Ricky and Ethan are doing right now? I cannot keep having this, so please take security with you, and please go get them.
We are on it, Ava.
Thank you, guys. Speaking of congratulations, Jasper Troy, Tyra May Steele, congratulations on winning season 1 of LFG. It is a huge accomplishment. As we talked about, both of you will make your in-ring debuts over the next couple weeks, but right now, I just need those signed contracts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ava. I'm so excited.
You're welcome. Jasper, thank you.
I'm gonna just let you know, Ava, I'm gonna make an impact on NXT, and it
That
starts
is a
tonight.
real looking chain.
All right.
Well, Joe Hendry will be in concert.
Yeah,
still to
Trick's
come,
gonna
but
rap
first,
tonight for us,
his
I heard. Yeah.
battleground opponent. It's a live Trick Williams
You're 30
performance,
seconds behind?
and it's
Wow.
next on NXT.
I haven't heard anything. I just know she blew out her knee. Is what I've seen. It's not good. It's gonna be, hopefully she can return, or it's gonna be a long time. It'll be at least over a year before she can get back in the ring. Hopefully. So, but yeah, thanks for joining me again, everybody. NXT, best show in the WWE, but no one likes to watch it with us. Just you guys, the true and blue Tyler Topians. Oh, James has a question of the night for everybody. Current WWE wrestler, who are you taking a finisher from? And Tyler cannot choose Chelsea. Well, if I can't choose Chelsea, I mean, it's got to be Mommy. It's got to be Rhea, because then she can fold me up and pin me like that. Hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Joe Entrick tonight. You're right. But yeah, it'd have to be Rhea. If it wasn't Rhea, no, it's Rhea. It's got to be Rhea. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else that'd have a cool finisher that. I mean, Tiffany would be okay, but then she'd like fly from the heavens and land on you and destroy you. But no, it'd be Rhea. Rhea 100%. Who do you guys say? Becky and her disarmer. Ooh, I don't want to hurt my own man. That wouldn't be horrible, though. Liv with Oblivion. That would be interesting. Some pop rocks from that'd be fun. I'm trying to think who else we got. I'm sure J Dog wants to take a bonsai drop from Naya. Tiffy would be good. I'd do Charlotte if depending. I'd rather do natural selection than figure eight. Alexa would be a fun one. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? Yeah, the reverse Sister Abigail would be a fun one. Eat Defeat by Michin. Naomi, what's Naomi's finisher? I forget. Rear view. Well, rear view. She does the rear view, where you slam her butt into your face. But awesome, Rebecca. I'm trying to think who else we got. Hey, Ruby. Who's Alan? My name is not Alan. Oh, well, that's not a finisher, James. So if that was an option, yes, all day, every day, till she can't move anymore. Reverse devil's kiss. That's too much. Okay, things are getting out of hand now. Let's export these, and don't forget you can go to TylerWrestles.com, it's Instagram, and Legacy is roll. Check out clips. I haven't got on there. One day poker, one day. I'm getting them cut out right now, and then we'll get them up on the site here in a minute. Oh, we're coming back. Money in the Bank, although there's copyrighted music, so we're going to have to wait a minute. Oh, we got a Jordan Grace. A video. Big Mama Pump. Yeah. Lyra's wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we were talking about Stephanie. I know what you're talking about, Jeremy. I get you.
In 2024, the top 3 free agents were Julia, Stephanie Vicker, and Jordan Grace.
Yeah. I feel like
we all signed NXT with one goal in mind.
I feel like Jordan has to beat Stephanie.
And that's to be at the top of the best women's division in professional wrestling. Now that Stephanie and I have both beaten Julia, we're competing for that top spot in NXT. I've been watching Stephanie for a long time, and our paths aren't too far off from each other. We're actually very, very similar.
That is true.
We both sacrificed everything to get to the WWE. Everybody always talks about how Stephanie has competed in Japan and Mexico, but you know what? So have I. Stephanie and I both dominated our own territories. At Stand Deliver, Stephanie got a piece of that. She escaped with the NXT Women's Championship once, but at Battleground, there is no escape.
Yes, Misk, that's what I was just saying. I think that's what's going to happen.
Stephanie thinks she's the best, and on Sunday in Tampa, we'll find out who's
I think Sunday it happens.
Stephanie, this Sunday's gonna be a battle. I mean, I put my money
Lola and Stephanie?
Así va a ser, Lola. Thank you. I will talk to you after my interview.
Dale.
Wow.
Oh, JC Jane and Fallon Henley.
Taking that title from Stephanie. Yeah, right. Because after last week, y'all definitely showed why you're a threat to the champ. No,
look at me. I didn't get pinned.
You know, y'all pretend to be a team, but really, you just get in each other's way. It's embarrassing.
Lola, you can think whatever you want, just like how Fallon thinks that she's a leader. I was North American champ.
Right.
Well,
Dissension.
I have a great idea, champ. Why don't you take care of Lola tonight and prove why she's behind us when it comes to that title?
Yes, Rebecca.
Right, Fallon?
Right.
See you out there.
Yeah. Here comes Trick.
Hey, yo, Joe Hendry. You know the difference between me and you? When I walk in the room, people break their neck so they can see me.
Oh, God.
You break your neck so people can see you. And I'm going to call you what your mama calls you. Average Joe.
Oh, Average Joe.
You come out here looking like a Teletubby with a blonde wig on.
Oh, my God.
I'm at your head top. You already know what time it is. Let's talk about it. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. Belly poking out, you probably can't touch your toes. Keep popping off, I'll bust your ride in the nose.
Okay.
I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing down to an average Joe. I ain't never backing.
I'm guessing this rap is called I Am Backing Down to an Average Joe. Yeah. Oh, getting the crowd involved.
Showing up, boy, I ain't saying that. I'ma take your gold and send you back to TNA. Got a dad bod like you drinking all day. Turn around, I'll burn you down and put you in the ass. What? Got fans cause you look just like them. Got style cause, boy, you keep biting. Yeah. Trying to out-get trick, keep writing. Trick will hit you quick, hit you faster than some light. Boom.
Yeah.
Average Joe, yeah, I'm tired of being humble.
Yeah.
Never took my spot in the wrong wood.
Yep.
Then you bum put you on the spot, whoop your ass like some gun. Said what? And I ain't never backing down to him.
Average Joe.
And I ain't never backing down
Average Joe.
I ain't never backing down
To Average Joe.
I ain't never backing down
To Average Joe.
I ain't never backing down
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 Average Joe.
You and Average Joe. You and Average Joe. You and Average Joe until you make your stomach go.
I think you might have hit the nail on the head with the lip syncing. I noticed that myself. Wow. Fire. Yeah, there has been a lot of unexpected things happening. Oh my God, did the camera turn?
All right. The gloves are off.
Oh, here comes Joe Hendry with his song. Oh.
Josh Briggs, we are just moments
Always
away
practicing.
from your match
I thought
with
we were
Shawn
ready.
Spears, and it's been a while since you went out there by yourself.
Yeah, Kelly, you're right. Like, I wish Inamura was here, but he's not. Yoshiki, if you're back in Japan watching this, I just want you to know, things ain't as fun here without you, brother.
Yes,
Tonight,
Jeremy, I agree.
This one's for you, my friend.
Truth will ultimately prevail.
All right, Kelly.
Yes, as far as unexpected results like the Miles Bourne thing and Shawn Legacy, I think that is because they're bringing in the next crowd of talent. They're saying these are the guys who's going to be some of the main players when we take some of these other guys out of here. So I think that has a lot to do with the unexpected stuff. NXT the musical. It is tonight, Miss. When you get Joe Hendry involved, you're going to do some singing.
Spears has questioned his opponent's intentions. Said that Briggs doesn't appreciate things, such as friends or partners. This matchup is presented by Progressive.
Yeah.
Spears, Josh Briggs, one-on-one, live next.
Okay, let me get the volume. They're doing picture-in-picture for the entrances. Oh my God. NXT, I would even say NXT in probably a month and a half is going to look a lot different. I think after this weekend, I think in the next couple weeks, they're going to have a draft. I think we'll find that out probably Monday or Friday. I think we're going to find out we're going to have a draft pretty quick because I want to say it's probably 2 weeks. I want to say 2 weeks from this weekend, I think they'll have a draft. That's my opinion. They haven't actually announced it yet, but I think it's coming. It's going to happen really fast. But yeah, we'll see. But anywho, if you're not following, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. And if you want to, there's always the sub option too. Would you rate out of 10 for Trick Shot? I'm going to give it a solid 5. It had some potential in there, but then it kind of got cringy repetitive towards the end. But that's pretty normal. I mean, Joe Hendry can do that too, so I can't knock him too much. So maybe I'll bump it up to a 6.5. We'll do no solid numbers thing like the El Presidente and his pizza reviews. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Had a good beat. Liked the beat a lot. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, Barstool Sports. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Dave Portnoy. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Pizza reviews. He doesn't give solid or round numbers. It's always point something. Top 6 overall. Well, technically, Stephanie, Julia, and Roxanne are going. We already know that. I could see. I almost got to think they're going to take Trick. And depending on what happens with Ethan and Ricky, I think one of them or both of them could go up. I'm trying to think who else. I think we're going to get another woman or two. I feel like Soul would be nice. I don't know if they're going to do it yet because she's with the Zarya thing right now. And I got a feeling they're going to make that come to a head so they eventually have to face each other. But, I mean, if they don't move JC Jane up, she's been there forever now. She's another one that kind of needs to go up. Fallon could be one that goes up too. Again, they've been there forever. They need to do something with them. Honestly, I could see Kalani or Lola go up. They're good enough, in my opinion. Especially Kalani. Kalani's damn good. Phyraxium is up. Yes, that's another one that's basically is up. The men are a little trickier than the women, in my opinion. Just because it depends on what you want to do, because you're really going to strip the men's division if you take some of the big hitters right now.
Brian Pillman was a true loose cannon. And he went down, he would take you down with him. Just like that big shot right there.
You can say that again. And look, there's that emotions right now, and maybe this is good for Briggs.
I don't think Sean Spears is pretty much going to stay in NXT from what I've understood because he wants to be a trainer and he lives in that area. Plus, he can be with his family. So.
But Spears trying to turn things around, trying to out-muscle Briggs.
Let me ask you this, Book. After you and Stevie finished competing as Harlem Heat, how often did you worry about his career trajectory? How often did you dedicate your matches to your brother? Or were you focused on becoming world heavyweight champion?
I really couldn't think about my brother. I had to be locked in. I had to be laser focused. One thing about this business, if you're not thinking about number one, you're not thinking the right way. I always say it's a selfless business and a very selfish business at the same time. And trust me, I was very selfish.
All right, now Briggs rolling to the outside. He was looking for a big lariat.
No.
Was able to roll out of
Damn.
Let's get back to Spears and those comments about Briggs. Remember, Briggs, Fallon, they went their own way. Brooks followed suit. Brooks has always been a follower, and that's what was confusing to me about Sean Spears' comments, because if you think back, Booker, even think about Kiana James, how Brooks was following her around.
There's always that possibility too, and I think the way I've heard things, that's definitely could happen with some people. I don't know if it'll be a permanent move, but it'll be a go down for a few months type thing until they can establish some of the young people.
Well, we can all agree right now that Spears has the family Graves hitting on all cylinders.
No doubt about it. The calling has come together, gelled extremely well as a cohesive unit. Now Spears is teeing off on Briggs.
And when it comes to family, Booker, that leaves one to think, what does Sean Spears think about everything going on with the D'Angelos?
You know what? He's loving it.
I mean, and you got to feel. There's another one. I think we could see Tony D. I mean, with this whole Stacks thing, he'd be one I could see possibly leaving.
Admiring all the work that Sean Spears is doing in this matchup.
You got to respect the strategy of Sean Spears. He plants the seed. He plants the seed in his victims and lets the seed grow, lets it blossom. And essentially,
yeah, they need to break those two up. Theory and Waller need to break up.
Especially as it relates to Jensen.
What's his business?
Yeah, I think Trick's a possibility. He's kind of done as everything he can do in NXT.
I'm talking about first class treatment.
Oh, bam!
Champagne wishes. Oh, caviar dreams.
That was a good.
Oh, yeah.
Briggs is rolling.
Spears, who is trying to get Briggs' anger to work against him, but he could be looking for a massive choke slam.
To be fair, Booker, I don't know that Josh Briggs is the
Oh, Spears counters.
Great counter by Sean Spears.
You might be right.
Hey, whoa! Another counter by Spears, rocking Briggs.
Kind of hit his chin on the ring apron there.
The culling is here.
Oh,
I think so, squad.
right on the button. I can't believe Briggs is still vertical.
Back it up, guys.
Oh my God. Booker needs to go away.
Whoa! Oh, that is some power from the man of mayhem.
Oh, nice. That's some strength, baby.
And Briggs heard you. And Briggs right now could be looking. Well, there comes Nico Vance.
There goes Nico Vance. Face full of steel.
Hey, Jensen. Jensen getting up on the apron. Our official doing his best.
Oh, no. Izzy with the boot on the outside behind the official's back.
Izzy.
Inside cradle. And Spears
That's it.
steals one tonight.
Here is your winner, Sean Spears.
Briggs in absolute disbelief because he
Wow.
was just facing one man.
He got screwed.
And now the emotions get into Briggs.
And Book.
Look at Jensen. Look at Nico
I don't know,
Vance.
Rebecca. He's a little cringe.
Briggs is out here fighting out by himself.
A little cringe. Some of the things he says, I don't think will fly on other TV channels.
Spears right now is salivating.
Hank and Tank! Hell yeah. I always thought Briggs should be a Hank and Tank.
Remember what Hank and Tank told Josh Briggs. Listen to the NXT.
Not that I know of Misk.
Rise up for the champs.
He's with the Miz.
Hank and Tank told Briggs they would have his back, and the tag team champions certainly did here tonight.
Just to be clear, when I beat Zarya tonight, I get a title shot on Sunday, right?
Yes, Kalani. I remember what we agreed on last week.
All right, I'm just checking because I wouldn't be surprised if you go back on your word because your best friend's
Soul is the most genuine person in WWE.
That was a backhanded comment.
She's not going back on her word, just like you're not going to Battleground. I beat you 2 weeks ago, and I'll do it again tonight.
Damn straight.
See you at Battleground.
She's getting annoyed. Don't worry. I got this.
Yeah, you got it.
A big matchup still to come.
Andre Chase, Finn to NXT. What are you smoking there, James? I don't know about that. I don't think they're going to do that. I think Demon Finn is dead unless something special happens. I think he is going to break up with Judgment Day, obviously, because they're building that up.
It wasn't the late night shoot-arounds.
But I feel like he is either going to completely separate himself from all that crap and maybe go to a different brand, kind of like they did with Damian and Rhea. That would be my guess. And then he does his own thing. Or they're going to have him team up with some people and take on the Judgment Day. And then maybe we get will JD go with Finn, or is JD actually with Finn? You know, there's a lot of intrigue there. Jada maybe could get called up. That's another one I've thought of. She's kind of on the border with me. It's going to be good to see where he's trying to bring Roxanne in. Well, Roxanne joins the Judgment Day basically last night. Her and Dominic are gonna cheat on Liv. Yeah, Red, we just have an audio in the background. We're in a commercial break right now. You can't actually show the show on social media because they will ban you and you'll lose your account. So hey Xavier, doing good. So far so good, Xavier. Lots of clips going up on Instagram right now as we speak. Hey, Splash Brothers, I'd like to welcome myself. Thanks, Kevin. Welcome. Otis to NXT would be awesome. They could do so much more. You know, Otis could definitely be a possibility. I mean, they could bring all of them. I think they could bring American Alpha in general. I think would be fun to go to NXT for a while. Just because Maxine could use some more. I mean, always use more training because she never did the real NXT training thing. She wasn't wrestling then. So if she were going to go down, that could only benefit her, in my opinion. So yeah, no. Oh no, we're buffering. That's not good. There it goes. Let's check out my speeds. This is about the time I did it last night too. That it was really, really bad. I like Maxine. I'm a fan. Like she didn't really, she basically learned on the go on the main roster. And I kind of like her. Whoa. There you guys are. Yeah, we'll find out. I'm gonna try to hang in there. But yeah, right now my upload's down to 3. So I'm still on here. We're gonna hang on here, see if it kicks out of it. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. But yeah, my upload speed just went whoop. Are you guys still there? Hello. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this from the I'm here. I'm here. I hear you guys. I gotta get the volume back on. I'll stay on because it's working right at the moment. I might mute me for a second though, because I'm gonna call my internet people again and complain because that's what they told me to do. So hang tight.
I have kept eyes on OTM for several years now. When they first arrived at the Performance Center, these guys are back. They are bigger, badder, and better than before. Lucian Price all healed up. Bronco Nima is an absolute stallion. I think the future is incredibly bright for both members of OTM.
Tag was made. Kale Dixon's now legal, and I think if you were going to ask Andre Chase for advice, you should have done that before the match.
I would never take advice from a guy who gets his hair cut at Costco.
Straight up out the mud. Straight up out the mud. I like these guys, man. What's your problem?
Well, I'm thinking about what Graves just said, so I want to come to you and go, what do you think of Andre Chase's new wardrobe?
I don't care about Andre Chase's new Raw. What are you talking about? I wish.
What do you mean? Booker is a pro wrestling expert and a two-time Hall of Famer. What do you think he cares about Mr. Chase wearing? What the hell? He's talking about Ricky Saints and wearing oak trees or something earlier.
He was looking good. He was looking damn good. All right.
Well, I think Connor thought he was making a tag, but Dixon was a little bit too far away from the corner.
Unfortunately, they don't get paid to think at Chase U. Lucian Price just flattened both members of the opposition. A hellacious chop to the chest of Uriah.
Well, Graves, correct me if I'm wrong here. No team has truly stepped up to show that they deserve a championship opportunity.
The tag title division right now arguably wide open, and who better to fill that void than OTM?
Well, Booker, you could also make a case for the culling after what we just saw with Nathan Tank.
The culling, I mean, they're proving now to be reckoned with. And back to Lucian Price and Bronco Nima. I just think these guys just need a few more reps. That's all it is. That's what it's all about. On-the-job training for these guys.
I agree with you, Buck. Oh, my goodness. Two physical studs.
Nice DDT, trying to shoot the half, get into the cover as KO Dixon and a quick kick out. Well, look, Connors Dixon worked very hard to help Andre Chase refine himself. It's also good to see two young men looking at a higher education into another cover, but yet another kick out at one.
I got a lot of respect for Cale Dixon. He's had an uphill battle his whole life. His parents named him after a crappy vegetable. Look at the power of Lucian Price.
And a tag was made. Bronco Nima is now the legal superstar.
What's the matter, Vic?
Oh, I happen to like Cale.
And
now,
double chop. I love this dude.
Talking about it's time to eat. It's time to eat.
Booker, what has OTM been missing as they return to action here tonight?
Like I say, I mean, they got all the talent in the world. You can see these guys got the ability to go out there and be great one day. It's just about rep. It's about getting that expert tooling. And I think they're getting that right now.
Lucian Price trying to run a little interference. Referee, though. Oh, the door. And
there we go.
Andre Chase seems a little bit stunned on the outside.
It was smart. That's why Chase is so confused.
It was crafty. It was crafty. I like that.
Yeah, I don't think it necessarily works that way because OTM maybe don't play it around. Graves called themselves the Thunder and the Rain, and that a storm was coming to NXT.
Look at the power, the physicality of both Price and Nima.
Lucian
you know you're a bad dude when you use another human being as a weapon.
Okay, complained away. We'll see if we can make it the rest of the show. I missed the Chase U match, but oh well.
What a tag team matchup we just witnessed. Welcome back, OTM. Tonight's Make It Count.
Yeah, because right now I have like 60 meg download, which is okay, but I need upload speed, which is at 2.5. Hopefully I'm just gonna stay back because I just completely lost. I have 1 upload speed. Yeah, I just froze again.
Well, as they said, their strength isn't loud, it's felt, and the tag team division has been put on notice courtesy of OTM.
Oh, stupid internet.
To the NXT Championship, Miles Bourne of the NQCC. He's getting ready for his final face-off with the Conqueror.
Obafemi.
The NXT champion, Obafemi. That final face-off is live, and it's next on NXT.
NXT shop. You guys there? I think I'm back. We're in commercial break though. I am live. We're gonna keep rolling as long as it stays going. Hopefully I'm not lagging out horribly. Oh, I see you, James. But I'm just going to keep doing what my internet guy said. He said, call and complain every single time. You're modding your games. That's awesome. That's so cool. He's going to cut a few clips out here really quick. And we'll get them on Instagram while we still got internet going. Since Things are stupid. Okay, sounds good, James. Ooh. Hopefully they get this figured out. I really hate that they switched all this internet up. I didn't have any problems till they did this. Zero problems. Zero. Zilch. Yeah, Darby Allin made it to Everest. What was that? New subscriber, Keith Wilson. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. I appreciate it. Especially with the technical difficulties this evening. Hopefully they won't last.
Just to be
Again, I'm clipping stuff right now. Instagram is where you can find all clips of tonight's show over there. That's a clip I don't need. Okay. I've got a bunch of them up already. You can go check out Trick Williams' rap. That's going to be up here in just a second. Only an hour to go, exactly. Hopefully we can make it. J-Dog has the link on Twitch, TylerWrestles.com, for all my social media and my Discord and my WWE shop link. If you need anything on there, you can go shop away and get that stuff. I skipped a match in my recap because I don't remember who just fought. Chase, you lost. Who did they lose to? Dark State? I think that's who it was. We're going to go with that. OTM. There you go. Thank you. That's why you're the best, J-Dog. And Jeremy. I just saw guys that kind of looked like they all kind of look the same. It's kind of weird. They all have a similar. They all wear like black and jeans, and I don't know. They all look weird. Okay, we're coming back here, but we're gonna wait till they get done doing the promo for Tampa's big weekend, which supposedly they canceled the NXT in Tampa that weekend, which is really weird. They had like almost 2,000 tickets sold. So far, so good. As long as they no quarter cash crew. Miles Bourne. That is true, J-Dog. That is true. Oh, yeah.
NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. Can this man shock the world again in Tampa?
Doing a speed test while we're waiting for this to get going. See, now we're back up to 10, 15, 16, 20,
come this Sunday at Battleground because Miles Bourne has the biggest.
Yeah, now the upload speed's up in the like around 20, which is really good for me. That's like my base, so we're looking good.
Miles, I see you came alone today. I can't quite tell if that makes you stupid or brave. Perhaps both. But I also do confidently feel like that is exactly why you've made it this far. Even though a lot of these people didn't believe you were going to make it this far, I know I didn't believe you could make it this far. But look at you now. You are the #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
Hell yeah, he is. And dating Stephanie McCool.
It is also in my understanding that this match is
Supposedly
not just a fight for the title. This is also a fight for everybody you are going to try to inspire and uplift who has limitations and struggles just like yourself. And I find that to be admirable, but also very, very misleading. Life is cruel, Miles.
James.
Good things don't always happen to good people, and I know deep in my heart that you are a good person. But however, this is not a Disney movie.
Oh.
You don't get the happy ending. You don't get the dream come
This ain't a
true.
massage parlor.
You don't get to run off into the sunset with my title. No. Because your dream was 2 weeks ago when you won the Battle Royale. Your dream was last week when you beat Ethan Page. But make no mistake, this Sunday, when you step into the ring with me and that bell rings, your dream will die. Because you will realize very quickly that you are standing in the ring with the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war, and I will be merciless, relentless, and unforgiving because you want me to treat
Fire
you
promo
like
so far.
everybody else. You want me to treat you like you're just like them, right? So be it. Join the line. Join the list of victims. Your fate will end in destruction in the hands of Oba Femi.
Great promo.
I might be out here by myself, Oba, but I'm not alone. Tavion, Red, and Charlie, they've been helping me train night and day. And they're not the only ones who got my back. I'm carrying an entire community. Every kid who feels different. Every parent who worries that their child isn't going to fit in.
Oh no.
Yeah, Oba, you're right. This is more than just about winning a title. It's about making a statement.
Yeah.
So go ahead, write me off as just another victim. Underestimate me. Like I said before, you certainly wouldn't be the first. Doctors, nurses, they underestimated me. Every opponent that I ever stepped in front of, an amateur, underestimated me. Hell, I'm pretty sure some coaches at the NXT tryout underestimated me. But I proved them wrong. And a Battleground is going to be the toughest match of my career, but I've been surviving battles ever since I was born, Oba. But you're right. This isn't a Disney movie. But every ruler falls.
Yeah.
I might be hard of hearing, but when I shock the world at Battleground, they're all going to hear the 1, 2, 3 loud and clear.
Ooh. Solid promo. I like it.
Miles has been counted out his whole life. Can he prove he was born to be a champion? Born Oba NXT title Sunday at Battleground, guys. Oh!
Oh, shit. The LFG winner's going after Oba. Oh, my God.
Just dropped Oba Femi.
Warned Ava he was going to make an impact.
He did warn Ava.
And he wasted
Is Miles going to help him up?
time in doing so.
Oh, Oba don't want his help. Said, screw that.
I don't necessarily know if
That's not a good idea. Oba's going to...
thought how this face-off would come to an end. But will his reign come to an end in Tampa
Craziness.
at Battleground?
Oh.
Thinking you can't control yourself? How you just have? Come on, and ruin my show.
Back and forth. That's what we keep doing.
Paige and Starks. Saints.
You want me to break your jaw, Ricky? Because I would absolutely love to do.
Both of you, sit down before I have security get you out of here. Sit down.
I'm gonna tell you this. If it isn't tonight, Ava, I am going to destroy you. Since the moment I got match. You want a match with me? Hey, buddy, you ain't getting a match. I'm having way too much fun making your life hell. I'm enjoying it the way it is.
Even
I need a 3 count.
I don't care.
There it is. You don't want to get in the ring with me. So let me go ahead and play your little games with you. How about I put this title on the line? Oh, yeah, them eyes got real big now, huh, didn't they? I like that. I like the fact that I can keep whooping you and walk out with that. Where do I sign up for that, Ava? I knew your greedy ass would like
Good night, James.
ego small mind.
Listen to me. You two don't make matches. I do. Yes, Shawn Legacy, he has a claim to this title. But you know what? Because of the way that both of you have pissed me off over the past couple weeks, I'm going to make an exception. Next week, you two can have a match. And because I said so, that title's on the line. Get out of my office.
Oh.
Get out.
Interesting. Lola. I do love me some Lola.
Hope you got any of that caffeine still buzzing through your system? Roll of Ice not always looking for a fight, but she'll never run away from one. Roll of Ice goes one-on-one with Fallon Henley next on NXT.
Don't forget, you can watch clips on Instagram. Her acting is pretty awful. I have to agree with you. Cutting out the laggy clip part of the Miles Bourne speech on my recording here quick. Thanks for hanging in here, guys. Getting through all the stupid crap my internet provider is doing. Appreciate every one of you. Oh, just getting some more clips edited here really quick so we can get them on there in case you guys missed anything. Here's ain't acting any better. Oh, that's too bad. I know you've been having internet issues too, J-Dog, so that really sucks. Oh, let's see. Just about got caught up on clips. I just need to get them posted. Okay, I'm going to try this. I might lag out for a second, so if I do, just ignore me. I'll be right back if it does lag out, because I'm just going to try to do something and see if it'll work. That will help explain something to me. Yeah, that's what I'm on too, J-Dog. They switched me from a wired line to wireless. Why? Isn't that backwards technology? Isn't it? I'm just saying. You would think they wouldn't go backwards. They would just go the right direction and keep you on a secured, locked in actual line. But supposedly it's supposed to be better. But so far, it's been crap. And I'm just going to keep complaining every single time I can to them until they do something about it. Plus, I'm paying for extra upload speed, and since they switched this, I'm kind of wondering if they took that away or they didn't carry it over, which is why I lag, because my upload speed completely disappears. Yeah, I know. They're a bunch of idiots that think that we don't know anything, but in all reality, we do know everything. Like, I'm not an idiot. I know about how the internet works and all that stuff, and yeah, when I was oh shit, that's not what I want to do. Hit the wrong button. Tony D's back. He's going to be talking.
Comes from family.
When I was connected to the cable, I had very little issues. I think I had one time I had a problem. But it's like all the time now.
Look, I tried, okay? I tried to understand why you did this to me. I tried to understand why you did this to the family. But I can't. Because I'm not a coward. I thought me and you were built the same. Certain we were cut from the same cloth. But growing up as kids, you were as tough as nails. Demonstrated loyalty to a fault. Or so I thought, Stex. Look, I brought you in NXT. I did that. Me and you, we ran the D'Angelo family. We rose to power. Me as the Don, you as the underboss. That wasn't good enough. Nah. So you wanted all the glory. You wanted to be the shot caller. You wanted everybody to pay tribute to you. I get it. But here's the thing, Stex. You don't get it. See, you only see what I allowed you to see. See, as the Don, there's a lot of pressure. You feel the full weight of the family on your shoulders. You're worried about yourself. That's easy. That's why you're never gonna sit in a big chair.
Yeah, that might help, J-Dog.
You got guts, but you got no brains.
Right, Jeremy?
You're hot-headed, you made your bed, and that battleground, you're gonna lay in it. Because on Sunday, there is no betrayal. There is no bailout. Just me, breaking your face.
Well, the ultimate betrayal has left a family shattered and a score to be settled.
Oh, I'm so broken up by the family.
One-on-one with the former underboss Stacks this Sunday at Battleground.
Lola.
NXT is brought to you by Tahine. What's your way to Tahine? All of ice, very
Lola Vice has some major tan lines going on.
You gotta pal up to the right people.
Yeah, Booker says some pretty grotesque things, and I'm very shocked that he gets away with some of them myself.
This is a bitch.
So you're okay with, with Fallon Henley, JC Jane just going around throwing things around, false accusations?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, false accusations?
So what's she calling out?
How do you know if they're not true? How do you know? How do you know?
That's why I asked Graves his opinion. I'd ask you the same thing, but I know what you're already going to say.
Let's go, Lola Chance.
Call out Fallon and JC for last week's mishap. So, Booker, what more does Lola need to do than to prove she deserves a championship opportunity?
I mean, just think about Lola Vice. I mean, she's a breakout tournament winner. I mean, I think she thought, got a false sense of security, thinking it was going to be easy as far as that route to the top. It's a lot of competition here. She just needs to focus. That's it.
When we talk about competition.
Right, Misk? Exactly. When we're agreeing, something's wrong.
Offering some advice from the outside, but it seemed like she was kind of talking smack to Fallon Henley.
I like you. That's it. I have a lot of fun because we have different viewpoints on a lot of things, and that's cool. And we do it without being complete idiots about it, like some people can't.
Great effect right now. Fallon Henley able to counter that very quickly, but Vice right back on top. When we talk about the competition, Booker, like you were mentioning, guys, our thoughts were Zoe Stark after what we saw last night.
Unfortunate turn of events. This is a dangerous game.
Definitely
all found out. Best wishes.
Definitely, best wishes go out there. Zoe Stark, huge setback for her.
Yeah, that Zoe thing. Oh my God, I'm so mad.
JC Jane on the outside, and
that's so sad.
You bring up a great point. Is she trying to cheer on her teammate? Is she against her teammate? Is she trying to?
I mean, it could be push a button. It could be a little backhanded motivation. Sometimes you know somebody who works their best when they're angry, when they're fired up. Maybe JC knows something that we don't. Or maybe she's trying to get under the skin of Fallon.
These things happen, man. Fallon Henley lost the championship. There's a lot of frustration going on right now amongst the team, but I'm sure Fatal Influence is going to get the band back together. The tour is going to get back on track, and I'm talking about sellouts, baby. Sellouts all over the world. Get your ticket to ride. Oh, yes, man.
Well, Booker, it was a mighty bold prediction from JC that Fallon would take care of Lola Vice here tonight.
Oh, look, we're lagging again.
Yes, I mean, like I say, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of getting back on track to be redeemed.
Whoa, great counter, looking for the armbar.
Ooh, she's almost got the armbar.
Keeping her hands locked, not allowing full extension, and is able to navigate her way to the bottom rope.
Great coaching from the outside there by JC Jane as well.
It seems that maybe they are on the same page.
Big kick to the gut.
In this moment, it was very nice, of course, of JC to volunteer Fallon for this matchup. And again, if JC wants to prove her worth, her caliber, why isn't she competing in this match?
Oh, nice. Ooh, what a kick.
I'm talking about what Lola Vice had to say. How this get in their business?
Doing a hell of a job.
She just got kicked to the outside. Booker, what are you talking about? And now she just dropped Lola across the top rope and is taking control of this match.
Damn. She can't believe she landed on her feet. Oh, nice swing around the ring pole post. That was cool. Look at that gear. That gear is phenomenal.
Nice try, Squirt.
It's a commercial. Let me get a clip going. Do 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 do. Stripper, yeah, I know. I might have accidentally slipped on that one. Pink Pony Club. Now that's all I can think of because of that. Oh man, that was 3.5 minutes. That first segment of that match. I cut out that part. Don't forget, you can find all the clips on Tyler Wrestles Instagram. Link on TylerWrestles.com. There, that's my song for the night. Don't forget, we still got Joe Hendry's musical performance coming up. Stripper pole kick. That's what the name of it should be. I don't know if that'll go over. Although Booker's there, so he can probably call it that, and no one will care, except for everybody, and except for people in the WWE. Stripper pole kick, stripper pole kick. While we're in commercial, I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi and let it. Thanks, Bezos, for giving us Amazon. Did you just order it, J-Dog? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, we're lagging. That's what happens when I try to upload something on my Wi-Fi. You know, Jeremy, I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. J-Dog might be a better person to answer that question on his opinion. R-Truth is not going to beat Cena, but that would be amazing if he did. Be here tomorrow. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Who do you think will win the men's and women's Owen Hart tournament? J-Dog.
Rolling right through is Fallon. We will hear from our women's champion Stephanie Vicaire. Shoulders down again. Another near fall.
I think that would be good, Miss. I'd be for that. I think that would be an interesting thing for them to do.
You don't give her any space because those feet could end a match in a moment's notice, man.
And look, Lola Vice won the breakout.
Honestly, if you ever turn Tiffy Hill, you could kind of do a spoiled rich girl gimmick with all three of them and make another faction like that, even though that's kind of overplayed.
You think she actually move up the ladder a little quicker, but like I say, the competition is so stiff here at NXT.
But as Vic said, accused Lola Vice of sucking up to the champion.
Jeremy asked, who you got in the men's and women's Owen Hart tournament? J-Dog, that's what he asked.
Off the forearm by Lola Vice. Lola believes in her own ability. She knows she's got knockout power. She just needs to get the bell to ring and get within arm's reach or legs reach of the champion, and we may have a new NXT Women's Champion.
What you talking about? You talking about being in the right place at the right time, Corey.
Putting herself in the right place.
Exactly my point, yes.
That goes back, Corey, to something we've talked about the last several weeks. I mean, you take a look at Roxanne Perez, Julia, the list goes on and on. Submission.
Nice. Hangman Hater is what J-Dog says, and that's kind of what I was leaning at, too.
Opportunities aplenty in the women's division.
Who do you got, Jeremy? And I'm frozen. Come on. Intronet. Kick out of it.
All of NXT.
There we go.
No doubt about it. The NXT Women's Division is the talk of the entire sports entertainment.
Yeah, I don't think Will needs to win it. That's the reason I think.
And above all, everyone's
God damn it, I'm freezing again. See, I don't think Mercedes needs to win it either. I feel like Mercedes is losing her titles, so she needs to keep losing stuff. Swoggle and Wendy Richter, oh my god. Well, my internet is crapping out on me again. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. Did she lose the belts? Tired of the... Yeah, I know. She needs to lose all the belts, including the AEW belt. She's got the TBS championship. Yeah, this is bad. I can't even run my speed test because it's so slow. Yeah, she did lose with the first one. That's why I kind of feeling like they might just keep her losing titles until she finally loses the TBS title for the final time. Hayner, yeah. Hayner, we got to get the Hayner and Tony matchup. Well, I don't know if we're going to make it, guys. Right now, I'm barely getting anything. Oh, now we're down to 0. And now we're up to 10, 5, 3, 5, 3, 4. 5. Well, crap. Well, it's been fun, but I got a feeling I'm going to have to, if this doesn't come back.
Exactly my point.
Yes. That goes back, Corey, to something we've talked about the last several weeks. I mean, you take a look at Roxanne Perez, Julia, the list goes on and on. Submission. Whoa! quickly found Henley realizing
Maybe we're back. Are we back?
Talking about there's opportunities aplenty in the women's division in all of NXT.
No doubt about it. The NXT women's division is the talk of the entire sports entertainment industry right now. It is deep.
I feel like we froze here last time. Yeah, that's what happened.